Alright everybody, I'm going to GameStop and I'm going to pick myself a game for the last game of the year. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but I'll just give you a hint. It's 30% off and I'm really excited. Been hearing a lot of good things about it. Alright y'all, I'm in downtown. I'm heading to the GameStop now to go pick up the game. And I'm kind of excited, you know, a lot of good things about this. And it's packed, but it's not as packed as it usually is here. So just have a couple of shots. Let's go get this game. So one thing that sucks is I couldn't get it on the Switch. It was sold out, but I got it on the PS4. I mean, it is what it is. I like the PS4, but I wanted to be able to play it anyway. Ba-ba-da-ba! Saw this in a bunch of previews and people have been telling me it's really good. I was trying to get the Switch version, but that version was sold out for some reason. I'm like, wow, I guess the Switch is really killing it. So let's unbox this thing and see what's inside. Actually, before I fully open it, it said it includes a bonus quest, A Tale of Fire and Lightning. Nice. Comes with a lot of goodies. It came with a code for the thing, for the Tale of Fire and Lightning. I guess it's got some DLC, you know. I don't know when it's available. It says, I don't know. It's cool, some DLC. And there's the game. That's cool. I was hoping it might bring a manual or something, or a poster. But, you know, that's probably like a special edition. First ever console that you got as a kid. The first console you ever bought with your own money. Which one was more special? That's the topic that I want to talk about today. Now, before we get into the discussion about which is more special, the console you got as a kid or the first console you bought with your own money, I wanted to talk about a game that I just picked up, and that is Immortals Fenyx Rising. I always get that name mixed up. And it plays like Breath of the Wild and a little bit like Assassin's Creed with the combo system. I'd say if you like those two games or Greek mythology and just a really fun action open world game, I'd say give it a shot. And it was on sale at GameStop for $30. I don't know if it's still on sale, but you know, check this weekend to see if you could get it. It's a really good game. I recommend it. And I'm going to put in some of the gameplay footage in this discussion. So I remember when I got my first console, which was the N64. That's the first console I owned as a kid on Christmas. And it was such an amazing experience and day. With my grandmother and I think my father, they pitched in to get it, and they got me the N64, Mario Kart 64, and Super Mario 64. Such an amazing Christmas. Oh, I wish I could go back to those days. I remember the day I bought my first console. The first console I bought with my own money was the Nintendo GameCube. Such a great day. I was working for a guy doing some yard work and picking up dog poop and all that stuff. Not the greatest job in the world, but that's the job I had when I was probably around 12 or 13 years old. Both of those experiences were great, and I will cherish them with my heart forever. And that's what I want to know. I want to know from you guys, like, which one was more special for you guys. Like, tell me a story of like which one was better, and I just want to know. I want to know which one is more special. You know, some people prefer their first console. Some people prefer buying their own for the first time. For me, I'm gonna say out of the two consoles experiences, I'd say the one that was more special was the one that I got, you know, my first console. And it's not because it was my first console, it was because it was from my grandmother and my father. It was a pretty expensive console and games at the time. I was very thankful and happy back then, but even now, just thinking about it, I was like, wow, that must have been really tough, you know, because, you know, they got stuff for me, they got stuff for my sister that year, and my cousin, and everybody else, and it's like, wow, such a nice thing to do, you know, that they could have just got me an N64 and that's it, but they ended up getting me an N64 and 2 games and 2 controllers too, so me and my sister could play. That was such an amazing Christmas, I'll never forget it. And that's not to say my first console that I bought isn't special as well. That was very special to me as well. I remember working that summer to get my GameCube. It was such an amazing feeling when I finally was able to get it. I worked for 2 whole months, working like 4 days a week to just get enough money to get a GameCube, and I was mowing lawns, cutting bushes down, hedge cutters I guess they're called, and people wouldn't pick up after their dogs, so I'd have to do it, and that was part of the job. And I hated the dog pooping part, but everything else was okay. But yeah, after working, you know, a couple of months of doing that, I was able to go to GameStop and get myself a nice purple GameCube with Luigi's Mansion. I was so happy, I felt so accomplished, and I'll never forget the feeling in that day. When I was able to get my GameCube, I felt like an adult. I felt like, yes, I am an adult, I can buy my own things, because that was one of the biggest purchases I ever bought. And the GameCube was like, I think it was $200 with a memory card and a game. That was a lot of money. I think that was like, it was close to $300. And I was like, wow. I thought I would never be able to get that much. I mean, I knew I was gonna get that much money, but you know, as a teenager, I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Like, $300. I just had this idea in my head, and I was like, I wanna talk to some people about it, you know, see what they're thinking. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Was it more special to get your first ever system, or was it a more special moment when you were able to save the money and buy your own? No wrong answers here, just want to get a discussion going, and just, you know, I love people's opinions. And I'd like to throw a shout out to a fellow YouTuber. His name is Goat Force Gaming. He's a very, very cool guy. His channel is very underrated. He's funny, and he's got a lot of cool content on there. Plays a lot of games that I've never heard of, and I'm gonna buy some games just because I saw his channel. So, you know, you know, if you want to check him out, Goat Force Gaming. He has a lot of great content. He's funny. He's down to earth. He's really cool. Go check him out. Leave him a comment, like, share, and subscribe. He's an awesome guy. Like this video, like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.